Today I'll be installing a k&n air filter on my 2014 Yamaha R6. You're going to need a 5mm Allen wrench and a Phillips head screwdriver. Behind the seat you'll have two 5mm bolts that you take off with the Allen. And then once you take those out, you remove the seat. Now I've already taken most of the bike apart on the other side so that I can show you from this side, but with a air filter install it is identical from one side to the other. Just take off that one screw, grab the front, and just push forward. Now you take your Allen again. You have 3 bolts, one here, one on the other side, oh excuse me, 4 bolts, and one in the back and one in the front. Take this grommet off, that way you don't lose it. Top grommet will stay. And this one goes the whole way through. Now you can leave this one on when you disconnect the tank. That way it doesn't fall off. Once you get the threads on, wiggle the tank a little bit, and then pull it out. Now you're going to need a friend for this one. When you pull the tank up, you will have 2 plugs, the fuel line, a fuel line safety, I will show you when I have it reinstalled, and 2 vent hoses. Now you just take the tank off. Now I already took half the screws out, but all the screws around here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including this one, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now these you got to put a little bit of torque behind when you first remove them, or else they will strip out quite easily. Okay, now you want to get a rag. And then soft with no debris on it. Take the air box off. And you want to place the rag over top of your stacks. That way nothing can fall down in there. You have 2 clips on this side. Pull them up, pull the air filter off. It's the front of it, it's the rear of it. Okay. Now you're going to take your new air filter, and with the k&n, these grooves go on the inside. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then you have these 2 little snaps on the sides. So you're going to stick that down inside. That. And you'll hear the snaps connect. Then take the rag off. Make sure you do not have anything. Take a good look down inside. So that goes straight into the motor. If anything has fallen down in there, you're in for kind of a bad day. The airbox will just go right over top. Don't tighten them down the whole way, just get a couple threads on it. They should go pretty well easy in. If they don't go in easy, then you're doing something wrong, and you should stop and see what you're doing. Now this screw actually goes into the new air filter. And we're going to tighten that one down last. That way we have the box seated properly. Now I'm going to do a cross pattern. So I'm going to tighten that one down, then we'll move across. I'm going to do this top one. Make sure that's pretty tight. And I'm going to come down, tighten this one. Then I'm going to go back up, tighten this one. That way it gets a nice even pressure. And just work my way around. Crisscrossing from each other. Now tighten this top one down. And that's just copper, so it's pretty soft. You don't want to over tighten it. And just kind of go around, do a little check. Alright, now you're ready for the tank. First, after you install one of these, you want to make sure this is clean. Take your rag, make sure it's nice and clean. You want to pick a place to put this sticker. This is so that anybody that works on your bike or anything knows not to throw the filter away if they think it's done. So I'm going to pick that place right there. That place looks a little bit better. We'll put it there. Just kind of find center. And just kind of roll the sticker down. Just like that. Now when you install the tank, put the back on first. Just slides in. Sets down. Now I'm going to have my fiance help me hook it up, and then we'll get back to the video. Okay, now the tank's back together. This is the fuel line. This is the safety. This just pops off. Pull these two tabs off. When you put that back on, make sure that's on there so that this can't pop off. You also have another fuel line safety right here, and that prevents the line from kinking. You must install that. There's a green plug on this side, and that's just a regular snap-on plug. Another snap-on plug, and then your two vent tubes that are down here. Then you just basically let the tank fall down slowly. That. This is the bolt I was discussing. Alright, now you got your seat down in. You're going to take the top bolt. And you're just going to thread it by hand. I have to wiggle the tank back and forth a little bit to get it to go in. Remember, this will go in easy. Alright. Now you're going to have your grommet, rubber grommet, the washer, and the bolt. So I stopped because it started getting tough. That's how you prevent cross stripping. Make sure you're putting even pressure around that grommet. It's not pinched off to one side or the other. Snap that down. Now this bolt over here, tighten that down. Like I said, this side I put back together. Now you grab your cover. Phillips screwdriver. You have 3 tabs, one at the front, one in the middle, one in the back, and they line up. Here's for the back one, here's for the middle one, and the front one goes into this hole there. Kind of line it up. Just like so. Yep, just like that. Now this has a centering grommet on it. A little torque on that. Okay. Now you grab your seat. You have a little hook right here that hooks into there, and then your 2 bolts that are up here. I put annexes on mine because this is the main part of the bike that you continuously take off whenever you do anything to it. So it's good that those bolts don't get stripped. It slides into place like that. You take your Allen wrench, fold the seat back, tighten it down. Alright, now you've installed the filter, but before you start it, take your keys, Seeing as we disconnected the fuel tank, you actually want to cycle the key a little bit. We'll turn it on, let the fuel pump run a little bit, and we'll turn it off. And we'll turn it on, fuel pump run a little bit. Now at this point, if you do not connect your fuel line properly, you will see fuel running down the side of your bike on this side or the other side. So it's just a little nice safety check before you start the bike. Now you can start the bike. Everything. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and see more videos.